What's up guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to be reacting to the final episode of the third season of Overlord today. So, it's the final one, and it's been a big surprise to me, as I said in the previous reactions, this whole anime, and it was actually a good one, because I felt like most of the characters are really enjoyable, even if the story doesn't really it's not like it doesn't make sense, but I can't really find like the objective or at least where this is going. Right now, I just see that Momon is trying to make a name for himself and making Nazarick known around the world, just like it was in the previous game. And now he wants basically everything to happen exactly as it did in that game before, and he wants that to happen in this world now. So yeah, he's doing all of these crazy things, and he's taking these really big measures to make his name known. And we saw in the last episode basically what I'm talking about, how he's asserting his dominance, and he just summoned, he didn't exactly summoned, he sacrificed. And I mean, he didn't really sacrifice, he just killed those 70,000 people basically, and used them as sacrifices for this demon or something. I don't exactly know the name he used, but yeah, those 70,000 people were basically used to create these five monsters who they don't look like sheep or goats, but they do a lot of noises like of a goat. So I don't know why. It's a real curious thing, and they were basically just killing everyone, and everyone was just running for their lives. So right now it's a huge mess, and the kingdom is losing a lot, and now it's up to Stronov, and I don't know if Brain and Climb are going to also do something, but we saw that the title is going to be player versus player, so I'm kind of expecting it to be a duel like Stronov wanted, and I don't know how this is going to end. I don't know if Momon is going to hold back and not really just destroy him, because I mean, if he wanted, he would just destroy Stronov and that would be it. But I don't believe that's going to happen. They're probably going to be talking to each other while they fight, maybe. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this ends. And right now, I'm just really curious to know as well when the fourth season is coming. I don't think there's a release date yet. I'm not sure. I need to check on that after this episode. But yeah, this all of these three seasons were really enjoyable. This third one was more tense than the others. We saw a lot of these things happening, and especially that moment with Archie and how many people died. And yeah, I mean, in terms of I'm probably going to talk more after the episode, but just want to give an idea of what I felt about all of the seasons. But yeah, I enjoyed all of the three, and I'm just really curious to see what's going to happen in this final episode. So I'll leave my final thoughts for the end, and that's it. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start the final episode. I really like what Stronov is doing. He's not going to betray his king, and he already knows. He is no match. Like, he wants to make a statement. Damn. He didn't even move. I'm pretty sure he's aware of that. He just can't betray his king. He'd rather die than betray his own kingdom and his own king. Hmm. Damn. Really curious to see this fight. I mean, I don't know if I can call it a fight, but we'll see. Oh, they're just going to watch. It's not gonna happen. He wants to fight alone. Hmm. PvP. So I was wondering last episode if player versus player in this case meant that he's a player from the other game. But probably not. Just meaning that it's going to be a one-on-one. Damn. This resolved though. I understand him. He doesn't want to watch. I mean, he's okay now. Yeah, whatever happens, it's really honorable what he's doing. Is he going to change it to make it more even? I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. I mean, if he wins, he dies, right? I mean, I don't. So apparently, this sword is strong and might be able to do some damage. Here we go. Wait, what? Just stop time? Is he just going to take the sword and leave? Probably not. Damn, just like that. Damn, just like that. But he respects him. Damn, this sucks so much. Hmm. Yep. Just like that. I was already fearing that he would might die. I was expecting a fight though. And like I said at the start, I didn't know if I should call it a fight, and I mean it wasn't. Just stop time and cast that true death on him. You can't face that guy, I mean, the same will happen to you. I feel really bad for this king. Giving up his kingdom just like that. I don't think it's going to happen. And they didn't return together to that place. Now he wants you to be the successor. And he has a sword. He needs to follow Stronav's steps. Yep. 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 Like, there's just no way to fight that for them. Hmm. He wanted others to live. Basically sacrificed himself. He probably also believed that even if he died, that he would leave everyone alone and wouldn't tell those monsters to kill everyone. Now he needs to win for him. I see what he's doing here. He needs to do this to move on. Damn. It was a big hit to him to lose runoff. But he needs to move on. And he needs to basically become his successor and keep doing it. Not give up. Hmm. Why does it feel like a trap? Also, they actually gave that up. It's probably dead. I wonder about Marcus though. Did he live? And is he actually together with Renner now? I have trouble. Yeah, that. I have trouble like trying to like guess what she's seeking, basically. Like we know how she actually is. Like obsessed with climb. She would do everything just to be with him. So they gave up the entire kingdom. So this means that he's going to rule over that place, basically. They won't be changing much, probably. I'm not sure. But we'll see. There's a bit. Really glad that I get to see her one more time. Is she the one who's going to... Nah, probably not. He's already there in the carriage. I never imagined that he would actually take over this kingdom. Oh. And the people there hate them. Oh. What are you going to do, Albedo? I don't think she knows that word. He's going to stop her, right? He's doing this. He's going to defend. Oh no. Um, she doesn't know that he's Lord Ainz. My god. She should know, right? She's just like acting. Oh my god. He's like the hero of this kingdom. Like this other side of. What the? Oh my god. What are they doing? How did they do this? Just so happy. Momon. Really? Oh. Hmm. Yeah, she doesn't care about humans. Of course, he's going to do it. I see what they're trying to do here. So they want to keep Momon active. Man, these guys. How did they create that Lord Ainzo? Or the Momon? I don't know which one is fake. Yep. Yeah. They're doing this really smartly. Of course. That throne, though. So he's actually going to move there? Or is it just like an introduction? Where is Tuare, by the way? Probably in Nazarick. Of course. I'm sure Albed will be happy about that. Oh my. He's so excited. Damn. So it happened. The story goes on. Man, that was really crazy. I was like not wondering in this episode, but it was nice that it happened. Like how Momon appeared, and I don't know which one was fake and which one was the real one. I mean, one of them had to be fake, right? Since they are both the same person. Um, but yeah, so they basically are going to use Momon as the as someone who will control people in that country. So this way, like people are okay with Momon since he is like the hero of this kingdom. So it's like Albedo said, a way to control the fear and to have like everyone like going by the rules and like accepting what's happening, knowing that Momon is there. That was really smart out of them, and it's happening. I'm not sure if this if Irantel is going to be their country. I mean, it's not a country; it's their kingdom. But I don't know. They already have a lot. They have the Tomb of Nazareth. They now have Irantel, and who knows what more in the next seasons. Right now, they already accomplished a lot. I'm really happy to have seen Albedo more times, as it's the final episode. And yeah, it's basically over now. So this last episode was really good. I was really sad to see that Stronov died, but it was almost expected at this point. I mean, they were going to face each other, and I didn't really see a way out. So yeah, that basically happened. It was just like really easy for Lord Ainz. He just stopped time and casted the True Death onto him, so he just instantly died. He didn't even feel anything. So at least he didn't suffer or any of that, and the Lord Ainz also respected him a lot. He didn't just like throw him. Like he respected Stronov a lot because of everything he went through and like his resolve and all of that. And yeah, I even remembered that time when Stronov was rushing towards those like I don't know if they were mages in the first season when they were being attacked, and Momon was there helping, or Lord Ainz in this case. And like I remember that he was rushing towards them, knowing that he would probably die. And I believe Lord Ainz just used his item to switch places, so suddenly Stronov was safe and Lord Ainz was in the battlefield. So yeah, it was really nice to remember all of that. And yeah, now Brain is going to basically follow his steps. And I remember Stronov saying this before when he was talking with Brain when they were having a drink together, and he was just telling him that he wants Brain to be the next like leader of this army and like basically his successor. So it's probably what's going to happen, and I don't know what's going to happen from now on. I mean, we have this empire, and I'm not sure if the emperor is still like thinking about facing Lord Ainz or not. But he's probably already aware that if he's up to that, it's not going to be easy, and they need like some other like way to face him. Like they can't win with just like humans and like this army. They need to like they need some other way. I mean, the only way I see for Momon or Lord Ainz to get like defeated or at least to struggle a bit is for another player from the other like game that he was in, like one of his guild members, or like just one of the players from the previous game that he was in, like showing up and facing him. It's the only option that I see to make him like at least work a bit and like having some difficulties on like fighting at least, because yeah, in these 3 seasons he never struggled like a single bit. We saw him like fighting Shaltir, and that was probably the fight that was the hardest for him. And I mean, for obvious reasons, he was fighting a guardian, one of the strongest even. So yeah, that was something different. It's not someone from this world now. So yeah, anyway, really curious to see what's going to happen in the next seasons. I know that there's already like story for it, like there's already the visual novels, and lots of people already know what's going to happen. But I'm not reading those. I really want to watch the next seasons as a blind reaction. And yeah, it's probably going to be awesome. Anyway, since I started this anime, it really like progressed and kept changing with every season. I felt like the first season was more about like meeting Momon and not Momon. I mean, I keep using Momon because I mean he's the same character, so it's confusing to like use one of the names to refer to him. But I believe that Lord Ainz is probably the more adequate, since Momon is only the adventurer, like pretending to be helping. So yeah, the first season was more about knowing him and like how he joined this world, and then knowing all of these guardians and their story. And it was more of a fun one. It was really entertaining to watch that season. It was purely hilarious to watch the relationship between Albedo and him and Shaltier, and how they kept fighting each other. It was really fun to watch that side of this anime. And yeah, like the other seasons also had a bit of this, but I feel like the second one was more like serious. We had this situation with Sibas and Tuare, which I really enjoyed, and I that was one of the best outcomes that I saw at least. And they both lived, which was really nice, especially Tuare, because I was really like liking her and just like feeling really bad for what happened to her as well. And overall, the second season was probably my favorite in terms of outcomes. And then this third one was really just, I don't know, just really dark. Like we saw a totally different, not different side of Lord Ainz, because it was mostly these guardians, like assuming things and assuming that Momon or Lord Ainz knew what he was doing, while he was just like really confused, like, well, that wasn't really what I was thinking, but sure, let's go with that. So it was basically, this season was basically this, basically Lord Ainz following these guardians, and he couldn't show any weakness, so he would just follow the plan and go through with it. Like it just worked perfectly for them, as we saw. And lots of people died in this season. I mean, we had all of those 5,000 people of this Arantel Kingdom army dying, I believe. Even the prince died, the king's son, I'm pretty sure. And that was 5,000 alone. And then we had these 70,000. And it wasn't just 70,000 that died. That was just like the people who got like sacrificed to like become these five monsters, like to assemble it or something, like to summon them. And those five monsters just proceeded and killed even more people. So yeah, the amount of casualties in this season was really high. And yeah, in the end, the kingdom was just defeated, and I felt really bad about the king as well, because that like none of this was his fault. He tried his best, but yeah, this is a force that he couldn't match, and in the end, it just this just happened. I mean, they couldn't do anything. They just submitted to him. They gave him the kingdom, and we'll see what happens from now on. Anyway, I really enjoyed all of these three seasons. As I said, each of them, like to me, they felt totally different in terms of like mood. Like the first one was really like fun, and it was just like really fun, and we got to meet the characters. We had these moments when the village got attacked as well, but yeah, in general, it was way more funny than the other ones. It had this more hilarious side to it. While the second one was a bit more serious, and we got to see more of these plans. And then this third one, as we saw, it was just like all over the place, basically. So yeah. Anyway, really enjoyed all of them, and I can't wait to be watching the fourth one. Hopefully, in the next one, albeit we'll have more like a presence in the anime. She's probably my favorite character, both in terms of design and personality. She's really fun. Even though I like lots of the characters, they are really enjoyable, and it's a shame that a few of the ones that I like Archie, are dead. But yeah, I also liked her a lot. And I'm not sure if we are going to learn anything about her father and his death. I mean, I don't even know if something happened to him, if like eventually, or like her sisters as well. Like, how are they doing? I don't know if we are getting that information in the next season. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm really curious, like I said, to find out if this next season is going to show like a bit more of Albedo, and if she's going to have more presence than in these past 3 seasons. I mean, she appeared sometimes, and most of the times she appeared, she was like really close to Lord Hines and like following him. But she was never like fighting or doing this like mission, like other than the first season when she was with him fighting against that those enemies. But yeah, I really want her to have like a bigger impact at some point. But yeah, that's only a wish that I have, and I don't know if it's going to be fulfilled or not, but we'll see. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this anime. It's been a huge adventure with all of these guys. It was, like I said, an anime that I was not expecting to be like this. It's kind of like more dark towards this third season, but it's a really enjoyable anime to watch either way. So yeah, anyway, I had a really great time reacting to this, and now it's just a matter of waiting for the fourth season, and I'll be here to react to it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my other reactions, so see ya!